Alrighty, so a median American household spending. This, I think it's really important to recognize that the median American household only makes $55,000 a year, and they're spending $63,000 a year. So where is that extra income coming from, right? Keep in mind that 16,000 of it is towards taxes. So if we take 63,000 minus 16,000, you're looking at less than 55,000. But at the same time, I don't know if that 55,000 median average of income includes gross income, is gross income, or it's net income after taxes. But what I think is important is, as you were going through here, the three largest costs for families besides taxes were housing, transportation, and food. And so when we start going into our budget, which we're going to do next, you're going to notice that housing is the biggest cost, transportation usually second biggest, and you don't want those to take up 50% or more of your income, because the other 50% of your income needs to go to things like savings, food, healthcare, entertainment, apparel, and we don't even have like miscellaneous things, right? What if you have kids, those kinds of things. And this is for a family. So I think it's really important to kind of note that 15% on transportation, 31% on housing. Okay, you're looking at 46% of a household income going to those two things. And that's a really big deal. And we think, housing isn't going to cost that much, transportation isn't going to cost that much, but really it does. And savings isn't even on this graph. So as we look at our budget, we're going to look at a budgeting method that allows you to pay yourself first. So that way you're making sure your savings actually exists before you move on to all of your expenses. And it's important to budget in your savings first and not wait till what's left over, because the majority of us won't have anything left over. So it's really hard for us to keep moving through and then wait to have what's left over and then put that in our savings. Plus, that's not consistent, right? It's not the same amount every month or the same percentage every month. It's whatever we have left over. So you're more likely to spend your money that way. So as we look into budgeting today, I just wanted you to have a quick overview of what is the median spending habits, and think of this as a family, right? This isn't just one individual. This is a family, maybe with kids or maybe a couple. But what's important is that probably when you get to the part where you're owning a home and you own a car, if that's something you wish to have, or you're living in a big city, even using public transportation, about 40 to 50% of your income will most likely be going to housing and transportation. And the more you can reduce that, the more you can put in your savings for emergencies, retirement, etc.